celebrating every single day, even the mundane ones where you have to clean the toilets. Are you? Good morning. My name is Keelan Siobhan Clark. I am the owner of Liberty Empowerment, creator of the Pop Video Academy, and my mission is to liberate and empower humans all over the world, no matter who you are. Today is a very special day. It's not only April Fool's Day, but it also happens to be my half birthday. And if you knew me, you know that I 100% celebrate my half birthday. And I remember being a little kid, and it was kind of like a joke between my mom and I. Growing up in Vermont, I'd be like, okay, I'm 5.5. And she would totally celebrate this. She was always a stand for celebration. And I remember grown-ups being like, well, when you're 35 or 40, you're not going to feel like that. Well, guess what? Today I am 40.5 years old, and I'm still celebrating my half birthday. I got no problem with it because every day gets to be a celebration, especially the older we get. Especially, we've made it this far. Why would we stop celebrating? I don't understand that. Maybe it's my youthful, my love for being youthful. Obviously, with pink hair, sideways cap. But here's what I really want to land for you guys is that we can make a celebration out of anything, and the more play and the more celebration we create, the easier life gets. So if you feel like you're kind of dragging in the mud, today's Thursday, if you feel like you're having just a shitty, dark week, take a look at when was the last time you celebrated something. And I know, I get it. In the world right now, there's a lot of fear. There is a lot of adversity. There's a lot of not great news. But it's up to us as individuals to create the great news, to create the celebration. Last night I was watching on Netflix. They just released Seaspiracy, I think, and It starts off with talking about like all the plastic in the ocean, and there's basically so much plastic that there's a huge island, right? There's a couple, but there's a huge garbage patch in the island, and what's happening is the plastic is disintegrating, and that little pieces of plastic are actually, what's causing harm to the whales, the dolphins, and the other fish. But as you go through the movie, he was a stand for plastic, and then he realized, like, wait a minute, this isn't making an impact. Like, what's happening? Long story short, basically he gets to the point where it's our fishing. It's us eating and consuming so much fish that is like destroying the ocean. And I'm like, Darren, I can't, like, I ate tuna fish the other day. I'm like, nope, I'm not going to do it anymore because I don't want to believe it. And when there's science and data in front of me, just watching it, I can do my little part by not eating the fish, like one of our greatest ecosystems. So what I'm saying is that is dark, that's heavy, it sucks. And it's actually happening. Global warming is actually happening. Now, do we let all of that bad news take us out? Or do we rise up in a celebration and actually do something about it? And actually be empowered by it? How is it happening for us, not to us? I have no problem not eating fish anymore. Like, that was really something I needed to hear, and I had known it, and I'd read articles, and I kind of like had unattached it. Most of that garbage patch is actually created from fishing nets and fishing debris, because fishing is such a huge industry. And I went to bed, and I was like, oh, God, like, it sucks. I don't want to watch this before I go to bed. And I woke up this morning, and I was like, you know what? This doesn't get to drag me down like that fishing net, like scooping up all the fish. I'm not going to let this drag me down. I'm going to use my platform to be able to create celebration and awareness of it. And awareness. Because all we have is each other. And when the messages like are being yelled at me, they're not going to land. I was yelled at enough as a kid. But if the message is coming from a really heartfelt place and it's just very clearly laid out, yeah, I'll hear it. I don't know how you guys hear messages. I'd love to know actually in here because then I can communicate with you better. but we get to celebrate everything that we have. Like, how lucky are we that we have Netflix to be able to watch documentaries like that? How lucky are we to be able to even have a problem of being able to have eat too much fish, right? Like, we're so lucky, we're so blessed that when we look at the day and we're like, ah, today's gonna suck. Okay, well, it's probably gonna suck. But if you look at it as like, okay, I've got this stuff to do. Who do I get to be in order to get through it? I get to be joyful. I get to be committed. I get to be connected. Maybe I don't have to do it all on my own. A lot of times we're like, oh God, I got to do all of this on my own. Nope. Delegation is amazing. Or calling a friend and multitasking while you're doing it. I don't know. But you can make it a game. You can make it not so much of a freaking drag. Drag seems to be the word of the day. So I want to leave you with this. Today, celebrate yourself. If not for you, me. It was my half birthday. I'm gonna go on an amazing adventure. I'm gonna go to Craters of the Moon, which is a big lava field here in Idaho. I'm gonna go with my future mom-in-law. I'm really excited for the adventure. I've been wanting to do this for a couple of years, and I finally am like, all right, because there was always like a reason not to go. It's too hot. It's too cold, and blah 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 blah. And I was like, nope, we're going today. I'm not taking no for an answer. It's my half birthday. We are going on this adventure. Because if you also know me, you know I love adventures. So even if you can't take an adventure today, do your best to have some sort of play or treat yourself. Promise you, just the little things in our lives can shift everything in an instant. That's all I got for you today. I would love for some comments, some hearts, some likes, if you found value in this, which I'm sure you did because you're watching it, right? I love feedback, so please let me know you're out there, and have a great day. I'll see you soon. Bye.